was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. This is Brown on the carry, and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Tiger. Hot. 180. Louis. Here we go. Check 26. 5.
From the gun, here's Goff. Flushed out right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Preston Smith in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow. On is the punter Hecker as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there, and the Bears take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Great. 8. Shift. Watch the shift. Right there to 3. Hey.
Now a first down throw for Newton. He gets it to Gurley, complete. Showed the nice footwork and then hit and dropped shy of the 45. 7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Hey.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Gurley's got the first down and then some. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 18 yards there and a first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
On first down, it's Gurley. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
They'll try the air now with Newton. This is caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Damian Ratley, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Shell. Value 3. Value 3. Value 1. Jester.
On first down, gone. He targets Jordan Matthews, and it's caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
76, tell him. 76. Shell. 76. Shell.
Goff on first down. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Preston Smith in there for sack number 22 on the year. Just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Go! Louis. 76, tell him. 76. 76. 58, right over there. 14.
On second down, here's Goff. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught at the 10. Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 53 yards.
76.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Yes, sir. 5.
To throw on second down is gone. And this is incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
17. Starting left here.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There was nothing available there for him.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Newton on first down. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free.
Hey.
Third and long, it's Newton. They will find Davis on the left side, complete. He got 29 yards that time.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
Come on. Hey.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Ndamukong Suh in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Come on. Gun. Hey. Gun. Great. Watch it. Hey. Jim.
Throwing on third and long. Newton. And that is incomplete.
And no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Shell. Value three. Dula. Shift. You go tight. 11. Starting left here. Kill.
Out of the gun. Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, lift. 12, lift.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Zach Kerr in there to drop him for a 4-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is taken at the 23. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now Newton on 1st down. Flushed out right. Uncorks one for Davis. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Elliott on for the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Value 1. Watch out. 5.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
58. Dula. Harbaugh. Switch. Hey, lift. Lift. Louis. Lift. 12.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He's letting it fly for Cook. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Hardball. Shell. Hardball. 11.
Third and long. It's gone. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Louis. Starting left here. 12. Hey, 5. Louis. Set.
On 1st and 10, Goff. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
76, tell him. 76.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Super. 12. Super 66. Here we go.
Again, Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
DC. Shell. Super 66. 12.
To the air again. Goff. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Hey, get right down.
On 1st down, Newton. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
A second quarter score from down in Houston. And scoring yet again, the Colts extend that lead. I would definitely imagine we'll hear more from that game as we go along. Newton now to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Gun. 82's moving. 20. Gun.
Newton throwing again. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Newton. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty.
Gun.
He's checking. Crash.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
On the ball. Do something. Gun. Hey.
Alert.
Here's Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. And Elliott puts this one through. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's gone. Eluding the pressure right. So we come upon halftime here. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The third quarter starts with a run by Gurley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Come on now. Come on, come on, come on.
Tight end Ringo. Tight end's on Ringo. Tight end's on the Ringo. 4 down, 4 down.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Come on, come on, come on.
Double tight. Hey.
Hey, hey.
4 down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Play action. It's Newton. They'll roll him out right. Incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And it's third down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Newton now to throw. He completes it to Bryant. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Hey, 4 down.
Hey.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey, hey.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Let her flow. Oh, yeah!
Here we go, fellas. Go. gun. Hey, hey. Express. 20.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Aaron Donald in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Eight. Single. Hey.
On second down, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. All right, Charles, as a former defensive back, how disheartening to actually catch it but just not be able to stay in bounds there defensively.
Well, extremely, because you know the rap against us defenders is that we're frustrated offensive guys who can't catch. And he caught it. Just couldn't get his feet down in bounds. It's that second part that finished off the play for him.
The Bears on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Here's Newton. The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Here we go.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Louis.
Now Goff on first down. Flushed out right. And Matthews has it right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Value 1.
Goff on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
14. 12. 14. Go, 12. Go.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
Orange. Value 3. Value 3. Go. Super.
On first down, Goff. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Lift.
Goff throwing again. Flush to his right. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
On the ball, on the ball, on the ball, on the ball.
Hey,
Gun.
we got 4 down.
Hey.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Sometime in this fourth quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
Go. Hey. Gun.
Single. Switch.
Hey.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, it wasn't no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down.
Super 66.
Here we go. Check.
14. 12. 14. 12.
From the end zone, gone. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Matthews the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
14. 76. 76. 76.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he hits his man, Matthews. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Hey, lift.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. Left side caught by Matthews. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. A good run there on first down, and they'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Goff, eluding the pressure right, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Out of the gun, Goff. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
5. Now you won. Louis.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And Brooks hands it over the middle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play.
Hey, Shell. 5.
Throwing again is Goff. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
76. 14. 14. Shell. Super 66.
2nd and 10. Goff again. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big